It's a great day. Welcome to another edition of Rise to Greatness. Today is day 2 of 30. This is the second day in the 30 days of greatness. And today it's a book review. I'm showing you a book I've just finished reading, an interesting read by Farah Gray. It's a best-selling author of Millionaire. He actually wrote Millionaire, and this is his second book. The Truth Shall Make You. Oh, this is actually his first book, I guess, first or second book. You can always Google that. The Truth Shall Make You Rich. Millionaire was also a very wonderful book. It was an interesting read for me. You can also read it too. So this edition I just finished reading, this new book I read from him is The Truth Shall Make You Rich, the new roadmap to radical prosperity. And in this book, Farah Gray shared, he actually started to debug. Yeah, you can see that I'm showing you real. I'm bringing you in on my personal copy of the book. I actually started a month ago. I was reading by the side, and I just finished reading this yesterday, like 2 days ago, on the 21st. I finished reading on the 21st. And in this book, he actually set out to actually demystify the process of radical prosperity. And in this book, he also mentioned some lies. He actually tries to talk about the lies. So it actually is divided into a couple of chapters, 7 chapters. So chapter 1, he spoke about the born lucky lie. That is, I have to be born with connections or a special talent to be rich. So in this, he actually spoke about that you don't actually need to be born rich. Yeah, you don't need to be born rich to actually become very rich. You don't need to be born with connections. So in this, he tried to make a case for people that believed that you always have to really become rich. You actually have to be really connected. So he said the truth is showing up. That is, success in life and in business, in finances, is about showing up. It's about staying true to the grind. It's about consistency. So here he tries to demystify the myth of the lottery mentality, and try to tell us you don't have to have the lottery mentality. You have to move beyond that and know that with hard work anybody can achieve something substantial. He also, in second chapter, he spoke about the work hard life. That you don't really have to work hard, you have to work smart. You understand? And then in the third chapter, the celebrity lie, he spoke about the need that you don't have to be a celeb to actually become successful financially. You don't have to be a celebrity, somebody that is in showbiz and entertainment or in sports, to be rich. You can actually start from where you are for your own business, from your career, and having a plan to actually create a life that you want. He also spoke about the money lie. So these are actually 7 myths that he tried to bust, and he balanced each of them with the truth, the equivalent truth. The money lie says that you have to have money to make money to be rich. So he says here that the path to millions starts with $1. That how you treat money right, how you treat the money you have, actually determines what will happen to more money that you want. So money attracts money, but still you can start with what you have. You have to start with what you have. He spoke about the debt lie. I have to have 0 debt to be rich. He actually spoke here. He tried to explain between debt and leverage. You need to understand leverage. Rich people actually use leverage, so you can actually manipulate debt in wealth building, but you need to have the right kind of debt. So you must learn how to use debt to get rich, and you don't have to have unnecessary debts, unnecessary credit cards. It doesn't make sense. And also, he spoke about the Google and Gates lie. Yeah, he's saying you don't have to actually. Yeah, we all know how it's so easy these days with the internet and the technology now, advancing technology. It's very easy to start a company, an IT company, a tech company, and flip it over in another couple of months for millions. But what he stresses here is that you might not be a geek. Yeah, you might not be the cool nerd, but you can always, you might not have that in with the wheat for inventions, but you can actually start out and do great things with the small things that you have. That is what he tries to put across to us in chapter 6. And in chapter 7, he spoke about the Wall Street lie. Farah Gray mentions that you don't have to know a lot about the stock. Welcome with Wall Street to be rich. You understand? There are actually different portfolios in wealth, but he mentions that anybody can learn anything. So nobody is actually born to be a Wall Street geek or to be a Wall Street nerd. You don't just come into the knowledge without actually learning. You can learn anything. Anybody can learn anything. So I would say, yeah, you can say the introduction: get real, get rich. So the main point of this book, from my reading this book, there are so many nuggets I'm putting across on my blog. I'm going to review this book on my blog, and the nuggets, I particularly like to underline my book while reading. Yeah, not all books, but most times it's my personal copy. Well, you might not like that, but I do that with my books, my personal copy, my personal books. It's the way I read books. Most of my books, I underline them. So now, the case Farah Gray makes in this book is you should actually discover what you love doing, your purpose. When you discover your purpose, your passion, then the skills. So it actually helps you take inventory. Take inventory of the